Spoiler alert, I'm about to reveal whether or not you're an unreasonable person. The website Vulture published the results of its spoiler poll, and it revealed that most people think there should be some waiting period before discussing major movie plot twists on social media. 19% say wait a week after a movie opening, 18% say 2 weeks, and 6% say never talk about it. For TV, 26% say to wait until the episode airs on the West Coast. 10% say a week, 3% never. But almost everybody, 86%, agreed it's okay to discuss the outcome of sporting events, which tells you what? That sports fans are much more chill and that people are way too into their dumb plot twists. Who cares what you know and when it happens? If the show or movie is good, it shouldn't matter. Yes, I've seen the pictures on the internet of Jon Snow with his eyes wide open and stab wounds all over his body, but when I finally watch the show, I'm sure I will enjoy the scene where he comes back to life. These are TV shows, not state secrets. You have no right to not be surprised at any time. Okay, Rob, you're a man. You're in TV.
I am in TV.
You write plots. Yeah. Right?
Well,
Good writers should be able to write plots, and who cares if you know the ending?
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in that 6% who say never talk about it. Something tells me there are a lot of cats in that apartment. I never talk about it at all.
Yes.
Except online.
There is a definite connection between cats and.
I don't quite get it. I know that we're gonna probably hear from someone in halftime about it, but half the time there's more stuff on TV you can keep up with. So. Most people say when I have a spoiler, they have a spoiler, like, just tell me, I'm not going to see it, just tell me.
Yes.
I just want to know what happens in the story now. I'm sort of caught into Game of Thrones, but I don't really want to watch it. Just tell me what happens. Who's dead?
That's it.
Like, that's what people want, and it's their own dumb fault. Everything can't be a cliffhanger.
That's right. We know the ending of Romeo and Juliet, but we watch it anyway. Why? Because it's great, right, Brooke?
Right, and every single TV show is based off the same paradigm. I mean, there's no such thing as suspense anymore. I knew Jon Snow was coming back. Why? Because he's good looking. And that is why people are on TV these days. Present company obviously excluded from that. But you literally have to quarantine yourself, from all social media not to have any type of surprise or spoiler. But that's what I'm saying. There are no spoilers anyway.
Although, let's talk about Game of Thrones. With this, we don't have to give away any more spoilers besides the fact that Jon Snow has come back to life. But Joanne, that has really upended it. Rob Stark, he was a good-looking guy, and they lopped his head off.
Yeah.
Right?
Let's talk about something I know about, and good-looking guys. The Bachelor. I will always watch the season. For whatever reason, I can never watch the finale. I'm working or whatever it might be. And so I think to myself, I'm not going to go on social media. I'm not going to go on Twitter. So I don't see who got the final rose. I'm going to wait. I've DVR'd it. But I always lose my patience. I get very curious, and I look. I do. I give it all away. I spent the whole season. Now I just, actively look for these spoilers for The Bachelor and Bachelorette. I don't know. I can't control myself.
It's personal responsibility that you blame yourself.
I blame myself. I don't blame other people.
You don't believe the people that are posting. Right, Charles? Are we covering the right issues on this show?
So I'm probably in the 6%. I don't actually have a cat.
Yeah.
But I can't really be particularly solid about it because I've been banned from writing movie reviews at National Review online because I always give away the plot.
Oh, see, that's it. So you should be with me.
It's basically that I'm a hypocrite in that I don't want to ever know what happens in any show I might watch unless I have to write about it on deadline. And then, I'll just give the whole bloody thing away. So, yeah.
So you were writing movie reviews, you were giving away the spoilers, but that's the whole thing. If they're looking, when you're reading an article and it says, warning, spoilers to come, who cares? You're reading an article about the movie.
But there is a rule about reviews. You're not supposed to say, by the way, Han Solo dies, and in that great scene, you're not supposed to say that.
But see, the problem is now every person, thanks to social media, thinks that they're a critic and thinks that their opinion needs to be out there, and that's why there's so many spoilers out there.
Or we just spend too much time watching TV and watching movies and thinking that they're real and important. And for a lot of people, that's their hobby. That's the problem.
Right. Those nerds. Get a life.
The TV writer on a TV show.
Well,
halftime with TV's Andy Levy.